On July 6, 2025, we visited Duluth, Minnesota to see the annual Duluth Air and Aviation Expo. This show was very exciting and it had many performers such as the Blue Angels, the Canadian Forces Snowbirds, and the F-22 Raptor. Spinning around, we have our first look at our first performer, the B-25 Miss Mitchell.
Produced in numerous variants, nearly 10,000 Mitchells rolled off the assembly line.
Next up is Eric Edgren in a modified 1939 Taylor craft known as the T-Clips. Now some fly paths from a Cirrus SF-50. Next is a performance we had been looking forward to for this air show, the Canadian Forces Snowbirds. Originally hailing from Canada, me and my family are very familiar with this aerobatic team, and we have seen them countless times at many other air shows. But it was interesting to see them here in an American air show. I wasn't expecting that. Next was a particularly exciting performance from two F-35C Lightning IIs. I had already seen both of the other models of F-35 at other air shows, and this was my first time seeing the C model. Because its main operator is the U.S. Navy, the C model of F-35 differs from the A and B models by having longer wings for better low-speed handling, as well as beefier landing gear to withstand carrier landings. Next up, it was the turn of the Blue Angels' very own transport aircraft, a C-130J Super Hercules nicknamed Fat Albert. Later on in the airshow, we'll see the U.S. Navy's leapfrogs as they jump out of Fat Albert to perform their display. Now it's the turn of Susan Dacey in a Super Stearman, which she has affectionately nicknamed Big Red. Shortly after Susan's performance, the leapfrogs jumped out of Fat Albert and performed a display as they floated softly toward the ground.
Once again, give it up for your leapfrog.
Next up, it was my most anticipated performance of the show, the F-22 Raptor Demonstration Team. My second time seeing these guys in 2 weeks. Because this is an on-land air show, the Raptor will not be shooting any flares during this performance. Towards the tail end of the Raptors demonstration, there was action at the other end of the airfield as the Blue Angels began their preparations for their display. Soon they began to taxi out to the runway. And now, prepare for takeoff.
payload capability. Engines producing 126,000 pounds of thrust.
There were a pair of F-16C Falcons at the show, but unfortunately we were too busy trying to find parking to be able to get footage of them. Luckily, however, upon arriving in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we discovered that there were in fact a couple of F-16s stationed at the nearby airport. They performed multiple touch-and-go practices, so we were able to see them in action nonetheless. That's the end of this video, but stay tuned as we're going to have much more videos coming your way very soon.